What's going on, and welcome to Oil and Gears. And today's going to be a special one because Oil and Gears turns 1 year old. Yep, I've been doing this for a year now, and it's been quite a journey, but a very interesting one at that, because this video or these videos were actually just going to be a hobby of mine just to put on the internet to help you guys out, but I've actually done mods that I never thought I would have did before, and we'll go over those. But let's see some of the things that I've done throughout the past year. Well, there you have it. We've done the side mirror from an RS2. We've done the blocks racing intake. We've added a strut bar. We've painted. We changed the valve cover gasket. We've painted the valve cover. We've put new tires. We've put new rims. We've changed some of the things on the outside, like this visor. We've put in decals. We've added a carbon fiber wrap on the hood. We've put in the hood strut bars. We've put in lights on the back hatch. There's been quite a few things that I've put on this car that I never would have thought I would have put on before. And this whole journey has been fun. It does take time to put these videos together, so bear with me if I don't do it every Tuesday or every week. But it has been fun working on the car and helping you guys out, because that is the main reason why I created this channel, was to help you out and to give you insight on how to do things. Even if some of the things have been done already, most of it has been me doing it a different way. So again, if you've seen it out there, somebody else has probably done it before. It's not all the same. There could be some difference in wiring. There could be some difference in positioning, using different things, strut bars and intakes. There's all kinds of different ones to put in there. So I hope it helped you out. A lot of the comments that I've had in the past year have been positive. So I want to thank you all for subscribing, liking, and watching my videos, because it's been a blast doing it. All right, so we're going to go through some things that you need in your toolbox for your scionxb, but wait till the end of the video, because I'm going to need your help on one of the projects that I'm working on at the moment. So since we're celebrating the 1 year, I want to go over what you guys need in your toolbox to fix the scionxb. So let's get to that. Okay, so one of the main things that you need to get for your scionxb is an OBD2 sensor. Scanner actually, and this is going to help you if you ever get the lights on your dash. I know some of you can drive with 3 lights on your dash. I can't stand it. I can't stand seeing lights on my dash. So get one of these. These will help you scan the codes that are on your car and figure out what's going on underneath your hood. That way you can go fix it and not just buy a whole bunch of random parts and putting it in your car and just, you know, creating a money pit. Also, on the forums, I've seen everybody ask, what do? I got the 3 lights. There are tons of different things that it could be. So get one of these, scan the codes, and then you can figure out from there what's going on with your car. So OBD2 sensor scanner, that'll help you out. All right, so now that we got the OBD2 scanner out of the way, another thing you need in your toolbox are sockets, extensions. These are going to help you out a ton. Now, the ones that I mainly use for the scionxb are the 10 millimeter. That is one of the main ones. 8 millimeter. Those are just interchangeable. There's a lot of those in the scionxb. So 10 millimeter, 8 millimeter, and every once in a while you have your 14 millimeter. And then when you get into the bigger, 17, 19, that's for stuff that goes underneath the car when you're getting to the bigger things. But socket extender will help you in the long run when you're working on your scionxb. Okay, so another tool that you're gonna need, and this is when you start getting into bigger things along with tires and struts and shocks and everything else. You don't want to just use hand tools, and this an impact gun, this is going to help you out tremendously. This helped me out in changing suspension, like the front struts that was hard to get off. You have those two bolts that just don't want to budge, or the bolts that are in the back for the shocks. This helps out a lot in getting those loose. Get one of these. This was about 80 bucks. You can get coupons online at Harbor Freight. There are smaller ones, and they do get expensive as you go smaller and cordless. I got a wired one, but this helps out a lot. So go out, if you're going to work on your car, your suspension, your tires, get yourself an impact gun. This is going to help you tremendously. Okay, so another thing that's going to help you. So any of you that like to do lights, amps, radios, wiring, anything like that, you do need a good pair of wire cutters. So I have two different ones. These are the automatic, where it just grabs the wire and strips it for you. And then you have the old school where you just do it yourself and strip the wire. But these help out if you're going to put an amp, if you're going to put a radio, if you're going to put lights underneath the seats and the dash, anything that you're going to wire. These are going to help you out a lot. So get yourself a good pair of wire cutters. I believe I got these at Harbor Freight, and I think they were probably like 8 bucks. So I get a lot of my stuff from Harbor Freight because it's very inexpensive and affordable. And you can find coupons online, as well as holidays. So holidays, they do a lot of specials. So if you're going to need something, or if you know in the future you're going to need something, go to Harbor Freight during the holidays. They got a lot of specials going on. Another good thing is having pliers, either some needle nose pliers, some long pliers, because that's going to help you take out some connectors that are hard to do when you're trying to squeeze them, or get to places that your hand just doesn't fit. A good pair of pliers will help you out in the long run, and also with fuses and whatnot. Good pair of pliers, you can get these anywhere. They're very inexpensive. Harbor Freight, again, is where I go, but having a good pair of pliers will help you when you're working on your scionxb. So those are some of the things that I recommend you get for your toolbox when you're working on your scionxb. Now, one of the projects that I'm working on is what I got in the junkyard off of a XB that was just sitting there. I was lucky enough to find these. They were kind of worn, as you can say, and I've kind of started working on them and cleaning up the outside of it, and what I come to find out is that they were coming apart. So I didn't have to stick them in the oven to take the glue off, but I'm not going to talk too much about it. I'm going to show you the video of me taking them off scionxb. There you have it. I scored some Sonar headlights, as you can see here. And if you notice, they are got some oxidation. I'm gonna have to clean this up. But once I took them off, it wasn't that hard. Once I took them off, I noticed that I was able to take the lens off really easy. And as you can see, you know, these are notorious of having a lot of, you know, condensation build up on the inside. And I don't know if they just weren't made very well, but I know some people that do have these headlights where they bought them brand new, and after it rained, condensation started building up inside. So I'm lucky enough to have these to where it came off really easy. As you can see, there's dirt inside there, and then there's dirt inside here. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm going to silicone those once I clean them up. But one of the questions I need from you, the viewers, should I keep them this way, the inside black? So my scionxb is the blue onyx pearl. And one of the things that I wanted to do was sand this inside out because I'm able to take it off, see? I'm able to take them off. And I wanted to paint this the same color as that blue onyx pearl. Should I do that? Comment down below. Let me know. Should I paint the inside the blue onyx pearl before I silicone back that lens here? Another thing that I liked about these headlights is that it has these rings here for the daylight running lights. And what I noticed is that they weren't even hooked up into the car that I got them off of. So they weren't even used. These ring lights here are actually brand new. I did test them out and they do work. So what I'm gonna do is I can actually take it off here. So I'm gonna take this off and either keep it black or paint it the color of my car, just to give it a different feel. So comment down below, let me know if I should do that. So these were some Sonars that I scored, and this is gonna be the next project that I'm going to put on the car. And I think with the color scheme that I do have, it's going to look really good. But I don't know. I can't decide on if I should paint that inside blue just yet. So I did take off this black piece from the other one. So here, so this comes off here. And I cleaned it up a little, so, but I don't know, should I paint that? I mean, these are easy to take off, but I think it would look good if I painted the same color as the car. Let me know. So there you have it, 1 year as Oil and Gears. Let me know what you liked about the channel down below. And also, let me know if I should paint the inside of the Sonars the same color as my car, which is the blue onyx pearl. I think it would look good if it matched just a little bit. It's a small detail, but the little details is what makes the biggest impact on your scionxb. So like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll see you on the flip side. Peace!